Adrenaline, yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Riding the wings of songs. Nice. Not your average cold-blooded shark. Nice. How many? Top seed of the championship. What's that for? Is there another one? No? Okay. Listen. Apparently, there are rewards for if you max out Anby's trust level before Anby Soldier Zero's release. I don't know. I'm looking for that. Hold on, real quick though. Not this. Definitely not this. Definitely not this. What is this? The Day of Brilliant Wishes? What is this? You could tell I don't even watch those. Who is this? Okay. Bro, you can tell I do not be watching the what do they call those, special reports or something for ZZZ? You could tell I be watching those for every update they have about to go down. You could tell I don't be watching those. What? Oval Squad. Oh, cool. Wait, not now.
Crimson? Just kidding. I remember your name.
Wait, does she serious? Wait, hold on. My mind's stuck on the fact that Soldier 11 actually remembers our name. Do you? Wait, have we maxed out? Wait. Do I have that? Or no, of course I don't. That's foolish. I was stupid to even think that. Because Soldier 11's trust level has been locked ever since, well, now I guess.
Ready and waiting.
Apparently, I have good stats for Soldier 11. This is good, okay? This says great. This says good. This says outstanding and great. I don't know.
Awaiting further instructions.
Anyway, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I don't know. Something about rewards if you had Anby at like max trust before Soldier Zero's release. Anyway, let me speak to y'all real quick. Let me take this. Then let me go over here and take this. Can I have this? No, I can't. Now let me go over here and take this. Bro, this surpasses the amount of... Hold on, there's stuff here. Hold on. What do I gotta get? Well, before we do anything, this is taking a while. Hold on. Counter. I don't know. I just lowered my chair. It feels so weird. I don't know why I had to say that. I felt like it, okay? Alright, let's keep moving. We doing the dailies first. We gotta do the dailies. If we don't do the dailies now, I'm probably gonna forget that I didn't even do the dailies at all. So let's go out here. I don't know why I didn't start out there. I normally start out here. Is that a glitch? Seems like a glitch. Okay, never mind. It was a small glitch. That means Billy's about to show up, doesn't it? Yo, Billy. Don't care. Goodbye. You're cool, but he's not trying to talk to you right now. This is not about you. This is about another member of the Cunning Hares.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
Another white-haired member of the Cunning Hares. Tell me why just now I'm realizing that Billy and Anby have the same color hair. Alright, what am I doing now? Alright. We did all of this. Oh, look at that. Good luck right there. Anby. Yes, I know I set the screen to randomize and all that. Look at that. We have the Anby. What's all this? Stuff that I don't care about. All right, well, we got internet level that I need to check. Stuff that I don't care about. This stuff, yeah, gonna claim all that. This is still gonna annoy me unless I actually check it. All right, don't need to check it anymore. Can I just say, the last time I had anything remotely close to this amount of signal searches was for Miyabi, and that was at 94 apparently. I checked the last video. The last video I pulled for a character. That was 94. This is 122. You know I've been saving. Also, we gonna try to get the dub engine. Yes, I actually do want Bernice, but they're poor timing. Very poor timing. What's this? Oh wait. Currently select the bang movement's maximal phase. Oh, hold on. I keep going back. Hold on. Now, and yes, I know I normally do this at the end of the video, but we gonna start at the beginning of the video. You know what I'm talking about? Another Lucy. Nice. Also, we're gonna use the extras if we can have extras for Anby's Soldier Zero's dub engine. Oh, cool, we got Pokra. Watch me get M6 Pokra before we can even get one Anby. Hold on. Before we go any further, I just want to say, if I lose a 50-50, it better be the Soldier 11.
Good day.
That does not look like a Soldier 11. That does not look like a Soldier 11. That don't look like a Soldier 11.
Ready and waiting.
Ooh, you have my.
I shall follow.
Looking
Yay.
for info? Or hiring me for a job?
A Pokra.
1, 2.
And
Yes, all accounted for.
I'm not done. Like, I'm not finished. It's adorable. The game thinks I'm done. I'm not done. No. I'm not done just yet. I'm not done here. I'm not done. I'm not finished. I'm not finito yet. I'm not done just yet. I'm not done. You see that? 71. You telling me in all of those 71s, I can't catch a single Anby? Nah, you lying. Don't lie to me like that. Try again. Alright, hold on. Like, do you see the amount of searches we have? Ain't no way we can fail. Ain't no way we can fumble. We had 122. Ain't no way we can fail. There is no way I can fail now. Now, why is there only A's? I mean, like 1 A per 10. Normally, it's like 2 A's per 10. Like, ain't no way I can fumble. Not with this. Not with this. Not with this. There's always an A right in that exact same spot too now. Why? Oh, now, haha, in a different spot. That's Corin's. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I told you ain't no way. You know who I am? Okay, without a doubt, the female singer for the signal searches, definitely bad luck. Who I am? I thought this one was gonna be Anby.
Captain Anby of Silver Squad. Does this new title mean double the pay?
That's much better. Much better. I don't know what the game was trolling. They thought I wasn't prepared. 122 polls. And we done. Now to blow the rest of this off on here. Imagine. Man, that would have been crazy though. Whose dub engine is that? Bro, we haven't even gotten into the story yet. How long is this recording? We are a dang near 20 minutes in. Cunning hairs. What's this about? Anby. Oh yeah, all this stuff. Can I just? No, I can't just hit square and claim it all. No, okay. Wait, what was that? Oh, cool. I wonder what this one looks like. Hold on. Is there anything else they were trying to tell me about? Victoria housekeeping. Yay. Bro. Alright. So here's the deal right now. Actually, give me these. Because... well, let me see something real quick. Just because... the game was trolling. 122. I know I said this before. 122 signal searches. And they thought I'd fumble like that? The game don't know who I am. I came prepared. I came ready. I came to claim. I'm probably gonna put a timestamp into when we actually get down to the real business. Like, you know, the story of the game, when we actually get down to that. Yeah, most definitely am. I mean, I tend to cut a lot of stuff out of the video when it comes to
Awaiting
doing
further
the
instructions.
polls. But anyway.
I'm here.
Oh yeah.
Good day, Proxy.
Did we get? No, we did. How many? No, we only got one. And black and white once more. How did I do that? Oh, this. I like the black and white ones. I mean, the color ones is cool too. I just like the black and white more. Now. Right, we do have her. I don't think I'm ever gonna use her. I don't think so. Wait, how many do I have? Oh, cool. I could get all black and white right now. Nice. Now, if only the game was generous enough for this. Now, how do I... Can I take a shortcut back? I don't want to... Okay, fine. Oh, wait, no, it just worked. All right, now, you know the drill. We have all of this, so let's just... Promote. I came prepared. I told you I came prepared now. I was not asleep this entire time. All the time in the background, I was preparing to have Soldier Zero. I was preparing. I was getting ready. This whole time preparing. The preparation was not wasted. Not a day was wasted. Not a day. Alright, claim. I'm putting Anby and Soldier 11 on the same team. You see this? Yeah, I was ready. Not a day was being wasted. Not an ounce of effort was gonna be wasted. I can't get this ready. See that? Hold on, let me... Because that just makes more sense. Gee, and I wonder why I don't like editing ZZZ videos. Because there's just so much stuff I don't want in the video that I think would be boring to watch me do. The game thought I was playing games. Well, I am. But nah, not when it... dang. Lucky I game. Anyway, what do I even use actually for her? Anton, you ain't doing anything. You don't need this. Is there like an auto equip for all of this? No, there isn't. Ah, that sucks. Okay then. I can do this off camera. But anyway.
Number 0, Anby.
Wait, hold on.
Awaiting further instruction.
Want to see the...
Standing by. Ready for combat. Number 0, Anby.
Nice. Nice. This was a bad omen. So random to just say. What do I do now? Well, I replaced this. Name card? What name card? Oh, cool. It's staying to Anby. Edit avatar, edit agent display. Yeah.
Let me. Standing by. Standing by.
There's something about the way these lines are delivered. Same person, but there's a different tone to them, you know? Anyway, what else do I have to do now? Oh, and you'll probably notice. Wrong one, wrong place. Y'all probably notice I changed this. I changed this. We will all live to 100. Haramasa, probably one of my favorite characters in the game. Okay, what am I doing now? What is this one? What is this one? What are they calling me for?
I'm at your... I shall...
Come on. Standing by. Standing
Why
by.
is the game? Oh,
How can I help?
bro, I forgot. Sometimes I forget. Ben's even a character in the game. Nah, I'm joking. Flip.
Time for some hard labor?
Can I go now? Thank you. All right. Can we actually get into the, the plot? No, because the plot is Anby. What was the game? Oh, right. Ben. Yo, I was so close to calling him Bill. All right. Now, first order of business. Flark. Wait. Right, the agent screen. Bro, I keep messing this up. Hold on. Off. What does this one look like? Just gonna... Wait, hold on. Bunch of my favorite characters. Nice. What else is there I was supposed to do? Oh, for Flarkin's sake. Right, this joke. Yeah, anyway. Bro, what? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't get how that works. Bro, I can't just go walk places on 6th Street. 6th Street? What's a street? I did not pay attention to the fact that X is to run. Okay, now we move over here. And then we don't do that. I can't do anything. How do I know how to do this. I'm not stupid. I'm intermission. Right, anyway. I'm not a noob to Zenless Zone Zero. Shut up. I know. What's this for? I'm so confused. Wait. Anby has an agent story? Bro, wasn't like the whole thing gonna... Okay, then what the heck else do we gotta deal with? We take reservations? No, seriously, we take reservations? Oh, and I maxed out the trust for Inky. I named him Moshui. If you get the... Is it a joke? I wouldn't call it a joke. It's more like a reference. But if you get the reference, you get the reference. Also, it's not a very creative reference. So even I'm not proud of that one. What's the point of the reservation then? No, seriously, what is the point of it? Bro, just walk in. Our electricity bill, very. Where'd Moshui go? Or Inky? Oh, there's stuff here too? I don't care. Oh, it's that guy. I know you. You stole something from Astra.
Apologies for the intrusion. I'm Hugo. Let's just say I'm something of a collector. I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all of New Eridu, and I must say,
Classy.
it absolutely lives up to its reputation.
Alright, stop the
The
glaze.
ambiance here is understated yet refined, elegant but still cozy. It's so soothing, like a steady beacon in the dark. I've also noticed some well-known individuals frequenting this place, including elite members from PubSec and HSO. Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
Glazing ain't gonna get a discount, bro.
Oh, you give us too much credit.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special. So, I guess the rumors about this place are true. Children of devils.
I beg your pardon?
What are you talking about? I'm not following.
When I said quit the glazing, I ain't mean start disrespecting.
Am I imagining it? Or do you seem really nervous all of a sudden? Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition. Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
What?
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we haven't heard of.
Slight
No
Bell and
worries.
Wise
Like
lore
I said,
mentioned,
this movie
sorta.
is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires. I'm sure you already know. Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old civilization. Typically, they are pale-skinned, well-dressed, exuding a mysterious and dangerous aura. But beneath their immaculate facade lie lethal fangs for draining human blood.
Did you just describe yourself? Like, bro.
You kinda look like one.
I'll take that as a compliment.
That wasn't meant to
Too
be
bad
one.
vampires don't actually exist in New Eridu.
Why not?
Oh,
we got sirens.
and I don't feast on human
And
blood. In fact, if
androids,
anything,
automatons,
I'm
whatever you wanna call
hypoglycemic. Anyway, back to the movie. It's
You're
about
what? You're hypoglycemic. Can someone tell me if that's actually a real thing?
a man who unwillingly turned into a vampire and after years of plotting, finally kills his evil father and ultimately dies in the process.
I hate movies that end with the main character dying. What's a patricide? I've never even heard of that.
So it's about patricide.
Patricide,
You think
whatever.
so?
You know, I
To
just
me,
said I
it's
never
more
even
like
heard
a
of that.
revenge story. The villain just happens to be the protagonist's father. Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for. I'll just grab a copy of every movie you currently have for rent.
That's... What?
Huh? Oh, thank you so much for your patronage. That's really generous of you.
Just think of it as my thanks for chatting about the movie with me. Your store is like a collector's gem in itself. Please, consider my payments here as an investment in a collector's prized find.
What? That can it?
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad. Just as I'd expect of a collector.
Because of my work, I happen to know some of New Eridu's upper echelon. Some even collect
what?
human organs.
Okay, forget my question. Move on.
Just some rumors circling around. Hope I didn't spook you.
Please get out. That is true.
That's nothing. I've seen my fair share of crazy stuff.
Guess I was worried for nothing. With so many high-profile individuals visiting here, I'm sure you're well-connected and experienced in various fields. Speaking of which, there's a big industry auction coming up. They'll probably have lots of collectibles, maybe even rare videotapes not on the market. If you'd like to attend, just let me know. Oh, by the way, I saw a marketing event at Lumina Square. Looks like there's a raffle going on. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting, especially at a place so close to the upper class. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind the light.
What the heck does that mean?
Thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
Bury your tears with the past. That's edgy. Oh, vibe check it. All right, vibe check. Vibe check. Why is this? Okay, what's up with whatever. ZZZ is basically Hoyle's meme game. Burnus. That's all I need to say. Anyway. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie. I was this close to actually thinking I started the next recording. The new recording, whatever. I was this close to doing that. Anyway, I did this off camera. I ended the last recording, started the new one. Now we here. Alright. So from what I understand, the main story is 100% the epilogue. AKA, we ain't here for no epilogue right now. I'm sorry for anybody who's here to watch me play the epilogue. We ain't here for that right now. I'm here for the Anby lore. Let's get into that. Okay, but looking at this little visual right here, I'm not gonna lie. Where is it? Haramasa still got the best visual right here, in my book. It's like they partially. I feel like the devs partially played favorites when it came to Haramasa and Miyabi.
I just came back from Waterfall Soup.
Why'd you telling me that?
Did something come up with General Chop?
Should I care?
No, nothing really. It might not even be a big deal.
Then why'd you tell me
General
you came
Chop
back?
just mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for quite some time.
Lore accurate
We haven't
Soldier
heard from her in
11.
a while either.
Maybe she's out on a mission?
On a mission? But even then, she'd still try to reply to messages from you. That's
she?
what she did before.
Oh, that's
This is
true.
starting to worry me now. If only her squad mates were with her.
Wait, so is this like the lore accurate reason as to why we can't even like max out Soldier, as to why we couldn't max out Soldier 11's trust level? Alright, I like that. Trigger visited the Sky Outpost. Okay. Also, I'm gonna try to get Trigger. Watch me feel that 50-50 too. We going now. I don't know what. Oh, we get to play as Trigger. Hold on.
Eradicate all evil. Ready for standing by.
This one isn't fully built at all. I mean, it says agent skills are good, so the dub engine, on the other hand, not too good. But it says agent skills are good. It's calculated in drive disk. What the heck does that mean?
Number 0, Anby. Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while.
We can really take one person with us. Okay. We move! Why did I think Soldier 11 was blonde? That's a random thought, but it's the truth. For some reason, I thought Soldier 11 and Trigger had the same hair color. Uh-huh. Don't even tell me about that.
We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind.
Weave? No. Hold on. I don't even know what I was just doing. Hold on.
Adjusting for wind.
If you don't back up, I can't see anything. I couldn't see a thing. Wait, hold on.
Increase firepower.
Okay, Trigger's electric, I think. I don't know, I think.
Recalibrating. Support in position.
Loser. Alright, hold on. I don't even. Maybe I should have read those.
Target locked.
Let me just go over here. Oh man, I wanted to do the ultimate. Okay, whatever.
Suspicious ether fluctuations over there.
I thought that was a. What are those little, the purple things that allow you to do stuff like this? Oh, whatever. I can burn this on this.
Are one with the wind. Time to pin them down.
I like using Soldier Zero Anby. Hold on, if I hold this. Okay, if I hold it, it does nothing.
You're up. Resolve. pierce right through.
That was the wrong one. But we moved. Wait, oh, so I have to hold it? I think. Okay, don't even matter.
Recalibrating. Down strategy.
Why didn't I play the tutorial? Why didn't I use the demo? Because I'm stupid, that's why.
Fire support ready. The target's exposed. Adjusting for
Okay,
wind.
so now... Yeah, I should have said that. It don't even matter.
The melody of combat. Straight on cue. Support in position.
Hold on. Okay, now. This is a learning curve, man.
Fire support ready. Move it. Press the advantage. Ether vision activate.
Is there a certain amount to the ammo? It don't matter.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
How are you? Okay, sir.
The target's exposed. I'm on it.
Maybe I'm just bad at using both Trigger and Soldier Zero. Yeah, maybe I'm just bad at using them both. Okay, yeah, I definitely have to hold it.
Off balance.
Bro. I don't know why that was funny. The what? Dang, Trigger. Fake soldier. Wasn't he technically? Okay, whatever. That was such an edgy line
Soldier
of text.
11?
Oh, dang, they got her.
Take out that sniper.
For wind. I won't let you take her.
How much damage do you think this is doing? It ain't doing much. If they still up, it ain't doing much. I promise you that. Oh, y'all thought. Now catch this work.
In position.
Oh, that was nice.
I want that down.
But this is nicer.
Time to pin them down. Show no mercy.
Oh, there's still more of you. That's adorable. Y'all think y'all can stand a chance.
This bullet will reach its mark. Down strategy. Supporting position. Right over.
Wait, I forgot. Is that my Anby? Yeah, okay, that is. No. It makes no sense for them to give me a trial Soldier Zero right now.
Supporting position.
There's always another one, isn't there? It would have made more sense for me to use Soldier 11. Probably.
I'll pierce right through.
I do not care.
Time to pin them down. Press the advantage. Ether vision activate.
Oh wait, hold on. If I held it down, okay, hold on.
Behind me. You're in my sights.
This man's too difficult to deal with. Maybe I should have brought Miyabi. Ah, yes, lore accurate Miyabi would have handled this.
Engaging. Loyalty. Time to pin them down. It's time. Recalibrating. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one
I've been
kill.
spamming this. What else am I supposed to do? What does that bar even mean? Man, I must be stupid. I should have read that. When you don't read the IKEA table instructions.
The target's exposed. I'm on it. Right away. Time to pin them down.
Amidst all the etheric turbulence, Trigger catches sight of Soldier 11. However, something feels different. Soldier 11 is not acting like her usual self.
Soldier 11! No. Damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her,
That's a
or else
contradicting
you'll have my
sentence.
bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Who? Just as Trigger fires a shot, the enemy vanishes into a fissure with Soldier 11 in his arms. More enemies begin closing in, and by the time Trigger finishes dealing with them, the fissure has already closed.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
I don't know. You're not gonna report this to the captain? I feel like this is something you should report. Light floaty voice. Weirdo? Okay. It does. Holding a fried chicken burger. Chicken burger. I don't know why that's funny. I don't think it'd be that difficult to recognize the smell of a fried chicken burger. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I've just eaten enough fried chicken burgers that I can differentiate the smell.
Hello.
Is it you? The one who contacted me on Internet.
Yep.
Yup.
Oh, the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh.
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from Internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar.
Quick, put some shades
Even
on
though
her
I
face.
can't see your face. You somehow
wait, that
remind
would've-
me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
That didn't work at all. That wouldn't work at all, cause yoo-hoo. Daredevil. Yeah, well, that wouldn't work at all. Now would it? Okay then. I'll shut up.
They've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening. but you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just need to see me in battle.
You know, I'm stupid. Why did I think Anby would say something like to gain Soldier 11. Trigger's trust, they'd share a meal over burgers. I don't know. Alright, where we going? Oh, we just going in here. Uh-huh, some things just don't make sense. Anyway, that's the second time I made that joke. Yo, Wise, Bell, what are y'all doing? We're disposable. Nice. That was literally just a half of it. Bro, that was so chill. We ain't even gonna talk about how chill that was. That was so chill. I'm about to go over here. A short while later. Burgers, you said burgers already. I actually do want burgers now. Dang it, Anby. No, I think we actually do need burgers. I'm starting to get hungry with all this burger talk. You know what's funny? Normally I do like the main story stuff and then we go into the agent story. Nah, Anby's a special case! Screw you. You lucky I can't just one tap you like I can with Miyabi. You lucky. Yo. You know, that's exactly what Soldier 11 used to do. No, does. Still does. When, you know, when she hangs out with Belle. Or Wise, I guess, depending on which proxy you chose. I don't know, what did your parents name you Trigger when you were born? They just knew you'd be good with a gun when you were born.
Let me take a good look at your movements.
Huh? How much sense? Hold on, you threw me off, Trigger. Don't ever say that again. You ain't doing much of the looking
Engage
part.
head on.
I don't know how else I could put that. You just ain't. I mean, I know the thing on her face helps her give her like a sense of sight, but bro,
Recalibrating.
you ain't doing much of the looking part. That's the truth. I don't care how you want to put it.
The melody of combat. Time to pin them down.
Standing by.
Bro, imagine what's it called? Wipeout screen with both Soldier 11 and Anby, or Anby and
Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
So you're intentionally holding back. That is insanity.
You don't strike me as the
Disrespecting
type of person who'd say something like that.
Ow!
Support in position. I see now. There's no mistaking it. You really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations.
Is it?
It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier
I guess that's true,
11,
depending on the
way you fight
situation.
and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So the
Very
rumors
much.
circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities, how could that even be possible?
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say.
Okay.
So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
No.
Yeah, my jokes
Oh,
never
wow.
really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
No. I'm
Okay.
the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass produce soldiers, then why would they still...
I understand. If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking, right?
I was trying to say it in a more diplomatic way.
Ethical
okay.
way?
I won't take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver
Sounds like
Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit. But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force?
So, theoretically speaking, if I took Anby's A rank dub engine and gave it to Soldier Zero, would that still be alright? That's a random thing, but okay.
Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you
Actually,
thinking
what were we
about?
talking about? Wait, hold on.
But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
Huh?
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat.
What do you
Let's handle
mean?
this. The person we're after must be behind it. TWCA Type 3.
Is that the name of that formation?
Oh, okay, did you really? Bro, I'm busy. Wait, hold on. Is there a blade on the end of? Hold on, can y'all give me a minute? There is 100% a blade on here. Y'all thought. Let me fix the camera. Hold on. Weave. This is why we read the instructions. This is why we read the instructions.
Attacking from our blind spot. Fire support ready.
Bro, this is not enough. This is not enough.
Copy that.
Why
I'll
did
take
I?
point.
I think we only killed like one of them. Hold on. Or am I that trash without Miyabi?
Supporting position.
Hold on, let me get rid of this.
Fracture.
Alright, we can get rid of that. That makes
Ether
perfect
vision
sense.
activate.
Oh, this is actually good damage. Anyway,
This bullet will reach its mark.
I was about to say, if that did nothing, Trigger, get off the Defense Force. You should not be there. I
This
promise
feels
you. Oh,
familiar.
hello there.
I don't like it. Stand by.
Ow.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now.
What the heck was that? You can do that, Trigger?
They're close.
Time to pin them down. Adjusting for wind.
Target confirmed. Go.
Supporting position. Copy.
Peak jumping. Hold on, get close before I
Increase
do that.
firepower. Fire support ready.
Loser didn't even get to land the attack.
Target's weary. Show no mercy. Ether vision activate.
And let me just do this. No, stay down. I said stay down. You gonna stay down when I tell you to stay down.
Neutralize.
You're my
Switch.
sights. My bullets are one with the wind.
At your
A
command.
sword on a gun gotta be one of the coolest designs.
Show no mercy. Adjusting for wind. The
Why are
melody
you
of
still
combat.
alive?
Supporting position.
He was not dying. He did not just want to die. Get this skip button out of my face. Hello?
Anby, what is that?
That's
called
the
a
old
Fisher.
Silver Squad uniform.
Can I go down there? Obviously not.
I see. Let's give chase.
Do people actually say that? Let's give chase. I've never heard that expression before. Inside a lab tucked away in a building somewhere.
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever.
Okay, not gonna lie, one-eyed girl, one-eyed Anby. You're giving Yandere vibes with that pose.
Truly remarkable.
Maybe that's just me.
I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ugh, ouch. Give me some meds, eh?
Hey. But she's Anby, you're Anby.
You're the worst of any defect. I know
Dang.
you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves too? Be gentle.
Well, you got bad depth perception. Now what?
Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is. But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot.
And you're an arrogant Anby. No, man, don't even call you an Anby. What the heck? What are you called? Twiggy? Twiggy? Okay then. I almost pity you. Twiggy? They calling you Twiggy? What do they call the other one? Girl A. Anything's better than Twiggy. Bad depth perception and bad name. Look at you!
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right?
Okay, but girl A low-key got the scorpion mask on.
There you are.
Art.
So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name.
It's not even that
But
bad
I'm
though.
looking at you now.
It's actually
You
hardly
do have
a name, more
pretty
like
face.
a title.
Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common.
Wait, so are you telling me like our biggest op in the game right now in this story is another Anby? Okay then. Or someone named Twiggy.
Aside from
It's
that,
not like a 3-year-old named you.
I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs.
You seem
I'm
to
no
have.
longer a complete member of Silver Squad. And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you. What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there. Captain Anby traded herself for you.
Technically, she was there.
Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why!
Twiggy.
They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me.
Okay, but this is
When they
depressing.
found
Like,
me,
depressing.
My
Dark.
limbs were severely corrupted.
Dark. I'd rather call it dark.
I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day,
So
I
how'd
was-
you get out exactly?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me.
A's like, are you done monologuing, or like, do you want me to do what you called me here to do? So leave A
All right,
alone.
Fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
Our biggest enemy is Twiggy. Someone named Twiggy. From that day forth, I knew she would be my #1 enemy. Twiggy. I don't know. Meanwhile, outside the lab, Anby and Trigger pressed their ears against the frosty steel door, listening closely for any sounds inside.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
The plan?
Huh?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
Starting to sound like we ain't even come up with a plan. Okay, we have a plan. Basically, what she said is, I have a plan. Attack. It's a foolproof, solid plan, if you ask me. Then what's our backup plan? True, true. Anby sneaks into the lab through an unguarded air duct. Okay.
This place is cold.
I sensed the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too.
It looks like a morgue. What the heck? What is this, a trait carried through all Anbys?
Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Oh wow, they made it really look like Twiggy found Anby already. Because they're on the same screen, like right next to each other, but okay.
Soldier 11. Wakey, wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me. Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I? Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs.
Yeah, how'd you get out of that?
Such kind-hearted folks.
Well, she said some
They
scavengers found her. Okay.
sold me.
Okay then.
And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me.
That just
So
seems
I was
logical.
sold off again.
Oh well.
I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I
Compared it to a
realized
bamboo.
we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain. And that's when I met her.
The real Twiggy.
She bought me as a trophy girl. Cut me open
Wait.
and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right?
Seriously?
So it hurt. It hurt like hell.
That actually sucks. We should get on like a they should get on something like a, I don't know, an anesthetic that'll work for See, I don't want to say Anby's anymore. One of them's
Then,
called Twiggy.
Out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body.
That you were missing body parts? Anyway, ain't this the lady from the most recent Anby Soldier Zero trailer? Yeah, it is.
She told me that she was
The
once
hair
a
seems
military
different, but
doctor,
the same
but was
person.
discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor.
Ah, back alley doctor.
She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me.
So is our biggest enemy right now, our biggest op in the game, Twiggy or Rogue Doctor with glasses? Either way, I can't take a single one of them serious.
So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact.
Okay,
Thus, I remember everything.
that gotta suck.
Remember our home and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force.
So is she strapped down to the table by the neck? Also, bro, I was about to say, is that duct tape? Is it duct tape? Anyway, also what I'm saying is not to go ahead and say I'm not paying attention at all. I am. It's just I'm noticing the small nonsensical parts
I remember
that
assisting in their
no
research
one would pay attention to.
and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
Okay, so she was figured out. You know what? If we think about this, if every clone of the Anby we know is as locked in as the Anby we know, then she was bound to figure this out.
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm.
You have absolutely no right to call her a puppy when your name is Twiggy. Why am I so defensive of this one?
You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Anby rushes out of the lab and reunites with Trigger.
Trigger!
Yup, weave.
Say no more. I've got it.
Y'all want to shoot somebody? Shoot that. All right, you can't shoot a bullet.
Pick on!
Ether vision activate.
What? Who are you trying to get up close? Don't worry, I ain't forget about y'all.
Fire support ready. Support in position.
2K Thunder. I don't know.
Recalibrating.
Oh, of course there's more.
This bullet will reach its
No,
mark.
it's the bigger fish.
Eliminating.
Fire support ready.
Eliminating target.
Support quick shot. Adjusting for wind.
Yep, I'm gonna just do this. Cause hey, if it works, it works. If one thing works, so I try another thing. Can I get closer? No, not while I'm like this. Okay.
You're in my sights. They're close. Time to pin them down.
That man is getting jumped. Somebody
The
help.
target's weary.
Fight back! Fight back! I dare you!
I'll pierce right through. Negative. Fire support ready. Ether vision activate. Time to pin them down. Quick shot.
Next! Imagine if he wasn't dead.
That's the Captain Anby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you.
Again with this stance. Am I the only one that thinks yandere when I see a stance like this?
Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime.
Wait.
After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But
Huh?
I still remember.
Wait, so is a clone off of Twiggy or like... Bro, I'm so confused. But if so, it's crazy how your clone's better than you.
So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
I guess one is traumaless.
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting, but I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious even. There's always someone who sees value in me, just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows.
What even is that?
Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
Ah. So you just evil for the sake of evil.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
Well, I don't know what she's suggesting, but you definitely no. You most definitely. Might want to change that name though, to
We
be
are
real
evil
evil.
Incarnate.
Oh, well,
So,
okay then.
we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive.
Yes, everything that, you know, is normal. Like anything but the second half of what you just said. Yeah, the normal stuff. Hello?
You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain.
She said, you want to come over?
I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake. Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
The conversation is interrupted. Anby is stunned to see a body tossed in front of her. It's Soldier 11. She's pale, but there are still signs of life in her, and she's breathing faintly.
Alright, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
Hey, talk no jutsu's working. Keep going.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Twiggy kicks the left Soldier 11 on the ground. I don't know why that's funny. And quickly lifts her up and hands her the trigger.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Hey, go contact you-know-who.
Evil Yanagi.
Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in! The junk she's brought won't fix this. Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck. I can handle her
Isn't
if we
that
exploit
just as
that.
dangerous?
But I need to keep
Or at
everything
least
in check.
on a level of it?
Or else, all my efforts so far will have been...
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
That is not Evil Yanagi.
Stop calling me that!
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence.
You know, I'm realizing the biggest threat in ZZZ are scientists. Hear me out! We wouldn't have this problem right now if there weren't scientists doing the whole silver company mess. Hear me out again! The Haramasa storyline. I'm just saying. Anyway.
The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
You could just said it's old Eridu. That's all you need to say, bro. I still find it funny how I said, nah, we ain't gonna do the main story yet. We gonna do this Anby story. Oh, wow. She's laid out right there, huh? Okay, then. Put her on the couch. It's not like y'all got 2 beds upstairs. I mean, yeah, keep y'all beds to yourselves. She can stay on the couch. I should have walked over there. Wow, we don't get to know the name? Why not?
What is this place? And who am I?
You're
I beg your
awake,
pardon?
Harin. Great, you're awake.
Wait, what?
I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Huh?
You're awake, Harin.
Harin? Who the heck is Harin? Obviously, I've realized that. Soldier 11 is Harin, but where did that name come from?
Soldier 11? Is that my name?
Oh dang, hit her
It
so hard
sounds
she caught
odd
amnesia.
and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now, but I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her
Got hit
memories
with that
seem
bad
jumbled.
amnesia.
The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail.
So do we call her Harin, or do we still go with the Soldier 11? Soldier 11 feels more right.
Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that. Proxy,
Yeah, she'll sleep on the
Yeah.
couch and everything.
Having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
Yeah, that's more or less
plus our
Fairy's
little black
fault.
cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Oops. I mean Trigger.
Who? Harin, Charon, who? Y'all can't name drop these people and expect me to act normal.
Charon?
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Anby. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help. Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see.
Harin.
In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort,
Spicy
safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah, right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back. Not so fast, Anby. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite. Oh,
Despite you two being,
They're
you know,
not?
clones and all that.
what does she like then?
The spicy
It seems
noodles.
Trigger already left to get it.
Oh, well, there she
You'll
goes.
probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry.
Soldier
She's in good
11,
hands with
General
us
Chop's
here.
#1 customer. She is out. She is out for the count. Out cold. Might as well be mistaken for somebody in the morgue. Out. I did. Okay. I was trying to talk to Trigger. Okay. Now. What? This is the best of both worlds. Can I just do that? Devilish nonsense. Yeah, we were trying to talk to Trigger anyway.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer.
Well,
Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal.
I'm not gonna lie. This alone might as well have told her. It might as well have been the answer for Anby. You might as well have just stayed and left off with that one, if you ask me. But okay.
Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself.
That's her. That's betrayal
the person
to her.
left
Okay,
without
then.
so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion.
Yeah.
And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers.
Okay
Does
then.
any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say.
That
Even
don't
if
just
she
ring a
resents
bell.
me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that.
Can we get like a list on what the, like, I know the lights on Trigger's mask, helmet, piece, whatever, are like emotionally tied. I know those LEDs are like tied to the emotions, but I'm lost on which color means which. Red, I guess.
I lost
serious,
my memory when I left
angry?
the army.
Well, I don't know.
Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, you lost your memory because you went ahead and... Can't say that. But if you watch the trailer, you know why she lost her memory.
Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an
It'd
exemplary
explain why she
soldier
lost
who
her memory.
recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up again. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
Like this color right here, what does that mean?
If I were
Sympathetic?
you... Yes, I might have.
Does pink mean sympathetic?
That's what I thought.
Empathetic? I don't know.
Even if she hates me, I deserve it.
But I'm not you, Anby. That's the point.
Now I'm confused on what red means. Now I don't
If I were
know.
in your shoes,
What does yellow
I
mean?
would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed.
Harim.
It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
Where did
I'm not
that
so
name
sure about
come
that.
from?
But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again.
Twiggy.
But before that, I
I'm
want to
not gonna shut up about
apologize to
that.
Soldier 11.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
Well, sucks to
That's
suck.
the
An
idea.
apology is an apology.
Wait, really?
Wait, wow.
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Okay then.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind.
What the heck is
All right.
purple?
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something? Like what?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either. But I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Yeah, I don't care. Them LEDs ain't nobody paying out a good picture as to what them LEDs supposed to mean. What the heck? Are they just changing color for the sake of changing color? Bro, a chameleon doesn't change color for the sake of changing color. It changes color because... Exactly. I know why. I just felt like doing thing for some reason. I don't know.